this past Monday was massive. The new AP poll just dropped, and for the record-setting 148th time in the program history, the Duke Blue Devils are sitting at number one again.
It is a familiar view from the top, and John Shire's squad jumped 2 spots to reclaim the throne by beating number one Michigan 68-63 on Saturday, and that just gave them the first place votes that they needed to jump to number one. And Duke looks like the most dangerous team right now in all of the country, and they might just stay number one overall. And this is something that, for Duke fans, it's not something different, but for everybody else, it's something to fear.
Yep.
The minute you know there's a strong Duke team, you could pretty much count that bracket done. Like, done.
Yeah. They're keeping the tradition rolling. They're winning tradition. Another team that's doing their thing or did their thing, your UCLA Bruins, right?
Look at that.
Well, it is being called they had a miracle at the Poly. The Bruins pulled off the largest comeback to beat a top 10 opponent in the history of the AP poll. Number 10, Illinois. Woo! How'd they do that? How did they do that?
Wow. They were down 33-10 at one point to the Fighting Illini, and then by game's end, they were tied at 86. And then still, on top of that, you got to just add a little bit more drama. They were down 94-93 with seconds to play when my boy Dent, he just traveled across the whole court and he did this reverse layup. And that gave the Bruins the 95-94 victory as time expired.
That is one heck of a win. I will give it up to the Bruins. I'll give it up when it needs to be given up. Bruins did that in OT. How do you feel about your Bruins this year, Dizzy?
I feel the Bruins have been inconsistent up until recently. They started to turn it on at the time that they need to turn it on. So we hope that they have a strong performance in the Big Ten tournament. And after the Big Ten tournament, hopefully qualify for the dance. And if you qualify for the dance, anything can happen.